What up, everybody? CruzinMoto here, going to be installing these Shogun frame sliders on my 2016 Yamaha R6. These frame sliders will actually fit any YZF R6 from the year 08 to 2016. Bam! There you go. So you know which ones to get. They're no cut frame sliders. It means you ain't gotta cut shit, do shit, you just install the motherfuckers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get to it, and we're gonna do the one right here first. Go ahead and take the first bolt out here on the engine mount. Big key thing is when you do these, do not take the mount bolts out from both sides at the same time. It could make your motor mounts move, and then that would be real shitty. So do one at a time, okay? Alright, make sure everything else stays in there. Also, only the bolt is what you need to take out. So go ahead and do that. Get your first one, obviously. Put it down in there. You're going to screw this bad boy right back in to where it's going. If you have an Allen key socket, go ahead and use one of those. I'm not sure exactly what size it is, because I'm stupid. So, oh, see, there goes one of those parts. See, make sure you keep those in here. That's what keeps everything all nice. Alright, got my Loctite. I want to make sure I put that on the threads before putting this bad boy in. So, I usually just do one line on there, and that's about it, because as you screw it on, it's going to get into the threads anyways. So, and importantly, there's this notch that's taken out right here. Make sure this notch is lined up with your frame too on here if you need to line it up that way. Mine doesn't look like I need to, so I'm gonna have it facing straight down, so that way it's not, you know, being seen really. I got this crappy little Allen key Swiss Army knife thing here going on. Oh, I wasn't even screwing it in. Haha. Now we're rocking and rolling. But yeah, so this was pretty straightforward on these things. You know, like I said, take one bolt out at a time so you don't jack up your bike or anything. It's not going in. Come on, get in there. I just need you to go to your home. Why are you not screwing in? You're supposed to. Maybe I don't have the. Maybe I actually have to have this lined up the correct way. Yeah, that faces down on my bike, so I did do that right. Okay. Am I using the right bolt? Because there's two bolts in this thing. I wonder if this is the right one. I'm going to go with it's not. I think this is the too short one. So I'm going to switch out this bolt for the other one that's in the package. See what happens. Maybe this is the one I'm supposed to be using, because it doesn't really have instructions on here. So I'm going to assume it's the longer bolt that I'm supposed to be using, so that way it's actually going to get all the way back there. So again, Loctite. Just one deal of it. Oh man. See, I'm going to go ahead and take that first part I did, looking like a freaking idiot, and I'm going to go ahead and put that towards the end of the video, so it makes it look like I didn't do nothing stupid. Come on. Make sure you fit. Don't give me trouble here. This has to be the same. Same size threads. Come on. Alright, it is. It's just new bolt going in. It's not cross threading, it's just tight, so we're getting it in there. It's screwing in. So this is obviously the bolt I was supposed to use doing this. So, oh boy. I'm sure there's a torque spec on this, but like I said, I don't have the Allen key socket, so I do have a torque bar, but I'm gonna have to just use my man strength and freaking torque this puppy down as best I can without breaking my tool too, because I still need it. I'm pretty strong, so, and that has to be on there a lot tighter than what that bolt was already. So, because it was pretty easy to take out, as you could see. Let's see if I can just get one more good little nudge turn in here. Ah, there we go. Alright, that's gotta be good. So that's the first side right there. Pardon my retardedness at the beginning right there, not using the right bolt, but again, it doesn't have no instructions with it. So that's the first one right there, and we're gonna switch to the other side real quick. Alright guys, here we are on the other side of the bike. Now this frame slider is a little different. It has a notch that comes out off the side. What it does is it sits in there and it pushes it away off to the side, just so that way it's you know, not in there. So it's going to sit straight like this pretty much. So there's the bolt that was supposed to be in it. It already has one in here because you got to tighten down the frame slider to this frame, and this is the one that's bolting into the motor. So once I get the motor one in, I'll go back and I'll tighten this down, and then it's pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get it going here. There you go. There. Alright, and I'm going to put a new thing of Loctite on this real quick. Get it all the way down. Make sure it's going to be on there nice and good, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to get right in there. Make sure there's nothing missing. It slides right into the hole. It's already here. You just got to tighten it down. Oh, you know what? I'm taking this sucker out first on this, so it's easier. If I can get it in the hole. Alright. There, I'm just going to unscrew this bad boy first. Now I'm going to mess with this. Much easier here. I'm just going to make sure I have it lined up where I want to. I won't tighten it down all the way. I just want to get this in place for now. Not tight all the way, but I'll put like Loctite on the thing here too, just a little bit, and all that good stuff. So now let's hope I got this thing straight where I want it. I do. We're good. I'll get the stupid Allen key back into this hole. Tighten this bad boy onto here. After that, we're in like Flynn, we done. That's what I'm saying. At least I don't have to buy a socket to mess with these things, you know. But if you got a socket, I'm sure it'd be a hell of a lot easier than this freaking crap I'm doing. So, make sure you get it where you want it before tighten it down all the way. So I want mine to stay right there. So I'm going to go ahead and wrench on this bad boy. Oh, come on. Make sure you're holding your frame slider when you're tightening this bolt, because it's wanting to move. It looks like I'm freaking getting it to where I'm going to have a socket to do this one. I'm going to have to get the little guy, you know, like some extendo thing here. Actually, you know what? Again, being retarded, I'm just going to make sure I unscrew this now that I know I have it where I want it. And I'm just going to sit here and tighten it down onto the frame of the bike. Being a little special today, guys. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Get in there. I did not tell you to come out. Alright. Okay. Again. I got that where I want it. I just need to get this tightened on real good. And we'll be cute. Just make sure it's nice and tight. Alright, turn this and I'm going to put the big boy strength on it. So that way we're good. And it ain't going to move when I tighten the new one. Tighten this on there anyways. Alright, so now back to this thing again. Now my dog's going to be barking in the background. That's great. Once she gets started, she don't know how to shut up. Alright, so get on there. Get this thing start going. I got the frame slider right where I want it, so that's perfect. Come on. See, I need to go find the freaking thing for this. Because it's just ridiculous having to use this thing. I'm about to take it off of this thing and just use a freaking, get some freaking vice grips on it and freaking use that. Because it's starting to get in my way. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's hurting here on my ankles. Squatting down forever make my legs go to sleep. Alright. See, it's so small in here that my stupid tool won't get in all the way. Own it. Am I in there? No! Come on. I just want you to get in the hole. In the hole. Are you in the hole? I think so. Hey, okay, here we go. Alright, that's probably good enough. So, there we are, guys. No cut Shogun frame sliders install. Bam! Peace out. Ciao, ciao, ciao. That's them right there. Okay, so I hope you guys all enjoyed that and everything, and hope you go buy yourself some frame sliders for your Yamaha too. Protect all that prettiness right there and stuff. So, it's CruzinMoto. This was my install of these things. Deuces. Have a good day. Ride safe.